Chat window up. Excuse me. Then, running late. Music. Music makes the people come together, yeah. Let's put on that. Let's put that in my pocket. Go to my email, see if my chat is working. Oh, come on. You're not going to let me do this now. You're not. Okay, man. Oh, great. Okay, well, whatever. I'm just going to let that go. Because I just can't deal with it right now. Let's see. I don't know if the chat's working, but whatever. I get back to the networks. It's all just garbage. Edit. Move these. Move these! To... Okay. Good morning, Lori. How are you? So it looks like the chat's working. For some reason it won't. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Sorry I'm on late. I got caught up in doing a little bit of online bill pay. Everybody's favorite, right? Let me create a post really quick. I gotta share to groups. I gotta get the message out there. If you guys would please share out, I would greatly appreciate it. What am I doing? I hate paying bills. I should never do it first thing in the morning. Hi, Alithia. How are you? I should never get involved in bill pay first thing in the morning. It's no bueno. It's just the worst. Ugh. Hey, Andrew. How are you? Nice to see you back around. What have you been up to, dude? My friend? Okay, so let me share this out to groups really quick. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna put join us. Because I have no idea what else I want to say right now. At this point, I'm just to select all, copy, put it to my newsfeed, post. So let me just share it to groups for a minute. That's Andrew's answer to how he's been is I know the feeling, my friend. I have felt that way before. Yesterday, actually. I got a lot of shit I need to do, and I'm totally procrastinating on it, which is no bueno. Group. Reading exchange. If you guys could share this out, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're going to get into today's forecast in just a moment once I finish sharing the groups. I'm going to not pay attention to you. I don't want you to think that it's not that I don't love you. I just need to get this done correctly and quickly so that we can get on to the business at hand. Right? And then I can get on to doing the taroscopes for the month of December, which I am procrastinating yet again. I think it's the dauntingness of doing 12 signs. I just never want to take on all 12. I don't know what that's about. It just seems like such a big, like I start to get like a child, like, I don't want to do it. It's not that I don't want to do it. I like doing it once I'm in it, but it's like gearing up to get the energy to want to read 12 signs at a group level is just kind of like, not really my favorite way of working. I prefer one-on-ones, to be honest, reading actual people. Like, I don't mind doing this because I get to see you guys in the morning, right? Hey, Rose, good morning. So, I feel like this is, even though it's for a collective group, it's you guys are here with me, so it feels somewhat personal or intimate in a way. Like there's a connection happening. Where on the Taroscopes, I'm just sort of doing the entirety of not only just the people that have that as their rising sign, but as their sun, moon, rising, and possibly Venus. That's a big, vague reading, you know? A big group of people, big possibilities. I don't mind doing them. I think they're fun and I enjoy watching other people do them too. But trying to get my butt in gear around doing it is key. The other thing is it's December. It's such an iconic month out of the year. I feel like I should build a set, like some sort of Christmas set. And I don't have anything Christmassy here to put out there. And so I don't know if it's kind of lame on my part to just do a real barren set in response to Christmas and be like, screw you, Santa, screw you! You know, I don't know, be a crotchety old Grinch and just be like, you're getting just the brown table and one candle for the month of December. I don't know. I should probably take my ass down to Walmart and purchase some nice decorations for Christmas to build the Christmas set. Well, it's not just Christmas, but the holidays, you know? Something like build a little winter wonderland. And then do your guys' forecasts. But again, we woke up to bill pay this morning and we're paying credit cards. And that's no bueno. Because we'd be adding all of that stuff on the credit cards that we already need to pay off. Big pain in my ass. It's got you coming and going. But, you know, it is what it is. Uh-oh, am I in Facebook jail? Why did it say we'll let you know when your post is ready? Never seen that before. That's weird. You guys, another little aside, just in case you want to know, those of you that are into number sequences, those of you that see the numbers like 333 on the digital clock, or 1111 as an address, or in a phone number 8888. If you guys are looking into noticing those numbers, you know, those are angel numbers. Those are like the way that sort of the angels are reaching out to speak with you or communicate with you, give you little messages that let you know. Even like there's other number combinations like 1, 2, 3, 4, which means everything is lining up in perfect order. If you see, like, if you look at the clock every day at 12:34 by chance, and you're like, why the hell do I keep seeing 1, 2, 3, 4? It means like the angels are trying to tell you, you know, things are lining up. Just have faith. So the whole point of telling you this is that Kyle Gray, the sweetheart that he is out of Scotland, out of Glasgow, he is an angel communicator or angel. Angel communicator, I guess. He communicates with the angels. He is just got his book has gone on the market today. I posted about it yesterday because he requested that we do that, and he is the gentleman that I went to go see in Omega last month, and I had a great time. He's wonderful. He's really the real deal. If you're into working with the angels, or if you've noticed number patterns that you're kind of like, why do I keep seeing this? This would be a good resource to have because you can search your own number sequences in the book. You can also get it in an format, which is, I think it's on sale for $1.99 at Amazon. So it's really inexpensive. And it's a great resource. It can stop you from having to Google number sequences. It can also, you know, those people that go, why do I keep saying 333? Ah! You know, those people that are in the chat rooms, like acting like they have no clue why they're seeing it. It's like they just want attention. Yeah, they can get the book too. And that book will help them to stop asking that question over and over and over. They know exactly why. If you were out, I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a tirade. If you were out of yourself just a little bit, and you actually read the threads, you'd see that a million other people have asked about the numbers 333, 444, 1111, and that it doesn't necessarily, you know, mean anything other than your spirit guides or your angels are trying to reach out to you. So grab the book, look it up, take some responsibility for your spirituality and your connection to spirit. Enjoy it, relish in it. Know that that connection makes you special, but posting about it and requesting the attention of others doesn't necessarily make you special. We're all special. Okay? It just sometimes feels like I don't know. It's funny to me. It feels like people trying to pull attention away and like, oh my god, I keep seeing 1212. What does that mean? It means that you keep looking at your phone too much. No, I'm just kidding. But it does mean that your spirit guides or your angels are trying to get a hold of you. And if you're busy on Facebook posting about it for information, they just want attention. It's true. I mean, only because there's been enough posts about it. I mean, I've seen memes about 111, 222, and the meanings of them. Like, just read something, guys. Like, just read something. You know, like, look around. You can find the information. Is your Google finger broken? I don't know. Anyways, but I mean that with love. But this book will help you to be responsible for your own information. You can decide what you like about Kyle's take on things. He offers a codex in there that gives a little perspective to the first 9 numbers and what his meanings are. Through meditation, he meditated and asked sort of the angels what those numbers would mean, and then you can utilize that to divine your own sort of meanings too. Wow, there's a concept, right? So I don't know. I guess maybe I sound a little bit like a dick this morning. I'm not trying to be. I'm just hyping Kyle's book because I think he deserves it. He's really a bright, shining light. He's a wonderful guy. He walks the walk and talks the talk. I'm a little iffy on his love of the Kardashians. That's a little weird for me, but that's a personal opinion thing. I mean, the Kardashians deserve a place on the planet too. I just don't. That's the one place where we split off. It's the Kardashians. I don't mind them. I just don't watch them. And when I heard that he did, I was sort of a little bit. My heart broke. Go out, buy his book. He's a wonderful guy. He deserves it. He's doing good work. And he's trying to help all of those poor souls that cannot figure out why they keep seeing 333. All right. Jessica Farley says super dick, but I love it. Well, you know, I don't mean to be a dick. I'm not being a dick. It's just, it gets tiring. It's like you go through these spiritual groups and there's these people that are stuck on the fact that, oh, I just keep seeing this number over and over again. Well, then why don't you Google, why do I see 333? You know, and then maybe you might get an answer, not from somebody else. It's just, it is what it is. This book is out today, folks. It's $1.99. Kyle needs to make some sales. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes, and I mean that literally. Oh, I should post that for him. He would love that because he's a shoe freak. He loves his sneakers, and I love him. So I think he's really an honest guy, and he's doing good work, and he works with the angels, and so support wherever support is needed, I say. So, how can you guys support me now? Let's talk about a little bit of support. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. And those are ways of supporting. You can book a private reading with me if you feel so inclined. That's another way of supporting. Just listening to the message and being here and a part of the community is a way of supporting. Saying hello to one another each morning and looking forward to seeing each other in the morning. That's a way of supporting. Jessica Farley's like, 444, what? Good morning, Amanda Cooper-Myers. How are you? Coop Mainers. I keep saying it wrong. I'm sorry, Amanda. Hey, Holland! How are you? Oh my god, my good girlfriend Holland's in here. How are you, honey? How's the baby? How's the fams? Awesome. Ducky bought it. Good. Thank you, Ducky. Does a nice booty. What are you asking about, Jessica Farley? Good morning, Darren. Darren, I'm not doing personal readings. This is a reading for the group collective. If you want to hang around, this reading is for you and anybody that watches. But if you're only looking for solely just yourself and your own needs, you might want to come back during a charmed event. At that time, I do personal single card pulls for new viewers. But those happen on Wednesday and Friday nights. But right now, this is a collective reading for the group, all of us. You are included in that. So you can certainly, you're more than welcome to stay and watch this reading. Enjoy the company that is here and chat and have fun. But if I did personal readings for everybody right now, I'd probably, not get anything done all day. Y'all would drain me dry. All right, so let's get to the 3 breaths. Around here, in these parts of town, I'm like a sheriff. Around here, we like to take in 3 deep breaths. And the reason why we do this is to honor ourselves. And I mean selves by the 3 different components of self, which is the body, the mind, and the spirit, right? And they are the Holy Trinity, like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, right? They are how we experience the world on this 3-dimensional plane. Funny, there's 3 of them, right? It's a 3-dimensional plane. So, anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to inhale through our nose, deep into the belly. We're going to hold that breath for a moment and allow that oxygen to permeate the bloodstream and reach our brain. As we do that, emanate a light from wherever you feel that light needs to emanate from within your body, right? I generally emanate from my heart chakra, bringing the attention onto my body and allowing that light to spread out, right? As we exhale that breath, we want to release anything that's outdated, not ours, no longer serving us, not for our highest good. And we don't have to worry about it, we just let it go, right? The universe, the Mother Earth, the angels, they will take care of it. We can just release it and just say, I no longer need this, thank you, right? As we do that and we emanate that light, we can continue our further work by like sort of intending to line up our chakras, setting them at optimum spin for the day, and lining them up in balance with one another. We don't have to get too particular about it, just intend for it to happen. And then be thankful. Say on the first breath, be thankful for the body. On the second breath, be thankful for the mind. On the third breath, be thankful for the spirit. And see all 3 of those kind of come together and sort of align up. All right? That's the intention before we get started, before we do the actual reading. So if you'll join me in that, please. Place your feet firmly on the ground. Close your eyes. As Kyle would say, take in your deepest quality of breath, which I love that phrase, but I'm not going to steal it from him. But he's a good guy. You guys should check him out at kylegrayuk.com, I believe. Anyways, I touch my body sometimes just to bring my attention back here. Instead of having it out there with you guys, I bring it back into the center of my head. But let's take in that first breath through the nose, deep into the belly, and we're going to hold at the top of the breath and emanate that light. Ready? And inhale. See that light emanating, start to begin to line up those chakras and release. Just ground yourself and center yourself to your body and to the earth. Take in a second breath. Be thankful for the body. Thank it for everything it does for you. Now let's inhale a second breath. Hold. Spread that light. Let it go wherever it needs to go. And imagine those chakras just coming into balance. Intending for that. Releasing whatever doesn't serve us any longer. With the out breath. Thanking the mind for all that it does. Lining it up with the spirit, or with the body. Having the 2 say hello. Seeing them sort of in our mind's eye connect. Become in balance with one another. Let's take in that third breath. Emanate that light, let it go out past your body, all over your body. Your whole body is glowing at this point. Let it go out into your aura. Cleanse your aura. Line up those chakras, any last minute adjustments. And release. Being thankful to our ever beautiful spirits that reside within us, that make us authentically us, special in our own rights, each and every one of us. Connecting to that spirit and saying thank you for all that it does for us. Bringing that spirit into that alignment with the body and the mind. Seeing the 3 in connection to each other and in support of each other. In agreement rather than disagreement. In ease rather than dis-ease. Just kind of let that sit there for a minute. Take a few small, not small breaths, but just normal sized breaths while you look at this for yourself. What do you see? Is there one aspect of yourself that's calling your attention? Does the body need your attention right now? Does the mind? Does the spirit? Acknowledge that part of you. Give it love. Send it love. Send it that light with your breath. And allow them to come into balance. Know that you can have that balance, that you deserve that balance and the support. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Hey, Mary Lyman, good morning. 333 breaths. Yes, you got it, Andrew. All right. Booty or nah? What are you talking about, Jessica? Are you talking about Kyle's booty? Which, I have a little crush on him. I gotta admit, he's so sweet and cute. He's young, though, younger than me. I don't know if he's into older men, but Kyle, call me. I'm just kidding. Not. All right, so let's shuffle the cards. For Tuesday the 19th, for the collective, what do we need to see? What do we need to know, Spirit? Angels, please bring us the message for today. Building upon that underpinning energy. If you didn't watch Sunday's reading, Sunday is not only the reading for the day, but it also is sort of the underpinning theme of the week. And as I said in yesterday's reading, this week feels, it's funny, we're in fall, winter, right? And it's a quieter time of the year where the energy of the planet sort of subdues. But this is also the opportunity where, we get to release stuff, we get to let go of stuff. This is when the planet goes quiet and goes dormant, where we can go introspective and sort of look at what is serving us, what is not serving us, what do we want to let go of, where do we want to see ourselves, how do we want to enter 2020, what do we want to create for ourselves. So now is a good time, and it feels like last week and this week also, I get this weird feeling that it's quietly transformative, is like the phrase that I keep hearing. That there is this sort of peace that if we allow it to take us over, and we just live in that belief or that awareness that we are changing, that we are evolving, that we are becoming more in line or more in connection to ourselves, and allow for that to happen, subtle changes may be taking place that might have very big effects. Does that make sense? On who we are, how we feel, and where we fit in our life. And that those effects can create, the growth and the experience that we're looking for. So again, this morning's post was about that stone, that vision stone, and that being sort of the theme of the week. I really like that. So envision where you want to be, right? Not just maybe today, but envision how you want today to go, and then see how well you hold to that vision. But where do you want to be, say, by the end of the year? Say by mid-year next year? What do you want? How do you want to feel? How do you want it to look? Oh my God, look who's here. This is weird. Weird. All right. Let me switch cameras on you guys, and we're going to look at the card. She's back. It's our good friend. We have her. The Six of Wands is back. And the Six of Wands was here Saturday, I believe, wasn't it? It was. So Wands deals with the element of fire and the element of spirit, guys. And it's funny, I'm today, even though I've read this card recently on Saturday, today this card looks to me like what I'm noticing, or where my attention is drawing, is how I go on about the triangle in the meditation and about how we have the mind, the body, and the spirit. This is really sort of looking at pulling my attention today. Even though I know that this is the alchemical, or the sort of the symbol in this deck for the spirit, right? Or the element of fire and spirit. To me, this is telling me that I feel like this is sitting up in the crown, right? In our knowing, right? This sort of balance of the mind, the body, the spirit. And whichever one needs your attention today, allow for that. Give that attention and support, that sort of to help to create sort of and a horse is always a symbol of power to me, right? Personal power. And I mean power in a strength in the form of like personal strength, empowerment, not like an aggressive power, but more like an awareness and a peaceful power. So to me, it's like when we're looking at this, these stars around the horse's head is this shine that we have, this glimmer, this authenticity that is us, this balance here in the triangle above, in the knowing of that balance, in the creation and the knowing and the awareness of that balance. We can create that for ourselves from a place of spirit that gives us this sort of wonderful support that we see in these six wands that are kind of grounding us into the into who we are and what we believe, right? So to me, this is a beautiful card. We've had it before. Like I said, the energy is back. A horse to me. I just want to look really quick and see what Jillian has to say about the Six of Swords. It's probably completely off. Oh, I'm sorry, Six of Wands. I'm talking about swords. It's wands. Wands is the element of fire. Sorry, guys. I'm off today. I'm moving a little too quickly. It's rising up, praise, and honor. So, like, I think those are the three words that she uses for this, and I like that. To me, it's about, like, honoring ourselves, honoring our power, honoring what we know, honoring and supporting ourselves from a very spiritual place, grounding in that, and being in strength in that, being centered in that. I love how centered this horse feels, right? She's looking at us dead on. She's not fucking around, this horse. She's like, nay, buddy, do not mess with me. So I think that she's back to remind us to keep that balance, to kind of keep working towards that, keep plodding along like a horse would, keep pulling that cart, keep moving forward in our spiritual growth, that it is happening for us, although it may at times feel a little bit slow. Sometimes we have to build upon this stuff, or we have to not work at this stuff, but we have to allow patience and time. Remember, spirit works on a different timeline than we have here on the material plane. We're sort of obsessed by time, and time can be a gift and a curse in the same rate. So remember that, and this is what I mean about that quiet transformation. Like, I feel like this horse is very quiet and peaceful, right? And the support and the balance that is offered in this card is a kind of, I don't know, like a quiet moving forward. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense to you guys. I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, so to speak, because I see it in this card. Stay focused on that triangle, right? That triangle is like kind of our mind, body, and spirit being in union, in support of one another, connected to one another, and what that creates for us. What perspective changes does that create for us? Wow. Okay. So, we've seen this card too. I think this card showed up last week on a different day. But this is the Death card. Now, it's kind of funny. We have both aspects of this horse. To me, I know this is not a horse, this is a deer. I love the antlers because these antlers look to me like there's a ton of knowledge in them as I look at them. It makes me think of the growth in the years. And that it makes me think of like sort of the letting go of the things that we don't not necessarily need in our lives. Death is never a bad thing, right? Death is, to me, the harbinger of change, right? It means that something new is about to take place. So if we're sitting from this place of this horse, right, or this place of the Six of Wands, where we're sort of balanced and trying to honor ourselves, this might be something new for us. This might be a new perspective for us. This might not necessarily be our norm. We might be a little bit self-critical or a little bit judgmental of ourselves or others around us. But if we allow that to sort of die, right, or to let go of that, we can still sort of have the knowledge. Like, I don't know why these antlers are pulling my attention today, but to me it says that we have the knowledge of the different paths that we've taken in life. We don't necessarily lose that knowledge, but we can let go of the things that are no longer serving us, that are no longer aiding to our growth, that are no longer allowing us to sort of acknowledge and honor ourselves in this way. right? It's funny because this horse's face and then this deer's face kind of look similar to me. Like we have an option. I want to say there's a few of you out there, or those of you that are going to watch this today, that you really have a black or white choice to make. It's very clear. Like, and it's funny. I don't know that this is for all of you. This just might be for some of you, but it really is about choosing your perspective, choosing where you put your attention and your intention, and it's going to be key today. Some of you are going to. It's going to be a very clearly defined opportunity for you to either rise up out and into your knowing and make a decision based from spirit, or you are going to sink down and possibly make a decision from a place that feels familiar and safe yet doesn't serve you. And be aware of that. And that's why this is sort of the harshness of the death card. It's not that you're going to die per se, but it is like in that way, but it's going to feel uncomfortable like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be that sort of, sometimes in my life, and I'm just trying to use my life as an example, I have made decisions that I have known and been aware of in the making of them that they were not the best decisions for me. And that has been a painful experience. Similar to like sort of the pain of, you know, this death card, right? So to me, as I'm looking at this, I know that there's somebody that's going to watch this video, if not one of you, maybe a couple of you, that you need to really make a clear-cut decision today on which path are we taking. Are we staying stuck in our old ways, or are we going to create something new? And for those of you that are creating something new, really embracing the opportunity to let go of the old, knowing that the old doesn't actually ever really leave us. The old educates us, but we can take that education and we can move forward in our learning and growth and continue to sort of grow, right? We use this, it's funny, it looks to me like now as I'm talking this way, it looks to me like these antlers here become these wands here that we build ourselves upon and move forward. Does that make sense, guys? So like these paths of things that maybe from our past didn't serve us, they become our foundation for our knowledge base now, and we move forward from a place and a perspective of support and belief in ourselves, in praise of ourselves, in the awareness of our personal power, and in our strength, right? Because we've made it through these paths, and we're still here to talk about it. So now we can move on from it and allow it to die gracefully and beautifully and move into something more, I don't know, set to us, more sustainable, more in line with who we are today versus who we are from the past. Now let's go to the grounding stone. And see. Awesome, Janet. It's good to see you. Janet says, wow, thank you, Janet. I needed to hear this today. Or the deer on my freezer. Lauren, you're nuts. I love it. So here's the grounding stone for today, you guys. It is gratitude. What are we grateful for, guys? Yesterday we had family, and at the beginning of the week we had vision, okay? So gratitude, I would say this would be something that would help us to focus our attention and be more in a position of this card versus and being grateful for the experiences that we've had. Sometimes when we find gratitude, it's so much easier to let go. And as I'm saying that, I'm being drawn towards these flower petals, right? This flower is here over the over the crown, right? And it's dropping some of these things and releasing them, similar to like the cycles of fall, right? And how nature teaches us that we can let go. So we can be grateful for the experiences that we've had, even if they've been sort of negative or maybe not served us. We can be grateful that we've survived them, or we've gotten through them, or we're here to acknowledge them. And sometimes it's easier to release them and allow them to depart from us when we are in this space of gratitude. So build your day today from this place of being grateful for not only what you know to be true about yourself, the new aspects of yourself that you might be sort of trying to bring about or honor and and build within yourself, right? But also be grateful for those things that got you to this point. It's similar to like when we do the 3 breaths, guys, and I say to you guys, be thankful for the mind, be thankful for the body, be thankful for the spirit, no matter how you perceive it. Because I know we all have body issues, we all have, our stresses and our worries in our mind, and I'm still like trying to get to know my spirit as best I can, and so um, I'm not always perfect or the best at acknowledging those things or acknowledging them in a way that's always the most healthy or appropriate, right? There's been years, decades where I've denied my body completely, just sort of taken it for granted and not acknowledged it whatsoever. There's been years and decades of my life where I've judged myself with my own mind, I've judged my own body with my own mind. But I don't want to do that anymore, right? So I need to let that go. And as I let that go, when I say like find gratitude no matter how you feel about your mind or your body, it shifts your relationship to it. I believe that's your spirit coming through and trying to, or your guides, your angels, God, whatever you work with, whatever level of spirit you sort of feel comfortable with, that's that energy coming in and helping to heal that relationship, helping to transform that relationship. And we're doing it ourselves. That's our own spirit coming in to help to transform these relationships. We have to honor both, that which is light in us and that which is dark too. It's all a total package. And finding the gratitude for it is really key today. It's going to help us. Okay? Mary says, I'm grateful for Dan and the ladies here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm grateful for the opportunity. Kelly Kemp says, by the way, for the record, the 3 breaths were pretty challenging during the wildfire season. I imagine they were. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. California's been having a tough time, man. Holland says, I'm up because I thought I was working, but I'm not. Grateful bonus day. Yay, Holland! Be grateful! So that's my forecast for you guys today. It is a collective forecast, so take with it what you will. If you like it, great. Give it a like. Give this video a like. Come back. Give it a comment. Give it a subscribe on YouTube. Let me see here. I'm going to switch cameras really quick. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm closing the chat window. I've got some videos I need to shoot, guys. I need to get it together. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to be grateful for everything that I have today. Even the stuff that, maybe isn't, I don't know, like, everything up until this point has led me here, and things are really good. Even the bill pay stuff. Like, I don't want to wake up and pay bills, right? And it freaks me out. It makes me a little bit money issued and anxiety ridden. But I need to find gratitude for the fact that things are okay. Things are good, right? So that's just me in a nutshell. And I like to say nutshell. So that's all I'm saying. You're welcome. You're welcome, Lori. You're welcome. You just saw some blue orbs. I'm not surprised. Alethea, I've been seeing them on some of my pictures when I take them here. And I like to work with Archangel Michael. So I like to talk to him quite a bit. I have a giant statue of him that watches over me in bed. Kinky. I know. Anyways, so you guys, I am feeling good, Holland. Things are good. Things are getting better, and I still need to figure out Mexico. I'm waiting for Mexico to release me, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's something around that, but I'm grateful for all of it, and that's what I'm going to do today: is be in a place of gratitude, and hopefully, maybe that will counteract my procrastination. All right, you guys, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Tomorrow night, just a reminder, is the charming event. We will be doing that. If you guys want to reserve a charm reading, you can. You can use the Engelgeist links to send over $25 for a charm reading. Also, the mediumship stuff. I want to probably gift a mediumship reading and I will do that tomorrow night during the Charm live event. Some of you guys have been requesting, like sending me emails saying, oh, I want to be, like Jen Nichols posted it, I want to be in the drawing, which certainly she will because she has bought in. It's already been bought in. She has bought many a reading from me, so of course, those of you that purchase readings will be in the drawing. And there will be 2 drawings, one on Wednesday, one on Friday, and then we'll set up a time. And this is a free reading. It's like a gift, and it's not only is it free to you guys, but it's me sort of practicing my mediumship. So I got to be clear on that. There are no guarantees, but I need practice. I need to strengthen that muscle. So tune in for that if you want to be eligible or potentially win that. It'll be a half-hour phone call with me, like a 976 number call. A lot of heavy breathing and dead people. Speaking of the death card, right? All right. So you guys have a great. I love you too, Holland. I miss you, honey. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning. And I need to go get some work done. I'm just so lazy. It's hard when I have 3 beautiful, cuddly bulldogs and a big, warm bed, and they keep pulling me back in there and saying, cuddle with us, Daddy. It's all their fault. It really is. All right, you guys, go have a good day. Be in gratitude today. Be in sort of balance and support of yourself. Touch base with your spirit. And let go of anything that, we no longer need. All right. Have a great day.